Good day, YouTube. This is Jay with Falling Forward Financial. Just bringing this one to your attention. I don't believe we've talked about this one on the channel. As you can see, the name of it, it's in the MJ field. Again, I don't give legal tax advice. Don't tell you when to buy. Just stating my opinion. But as you can see by the wording here, this is a popular one. And it's going to be getting more popular by some of the articles and information that I will be showing to you. I do have another ETF out there. It's just MJ. I'll be going over that one at a later time, but this is my newest one. It does give a dividend, as you can see by the name of it. It's in the MJ. I'm not going to say the name. I don't want to hurt my channel. I'm not monetized yet, but when that day comes and you go back to watch these older videos, it would be nice to have them monetized and not get hurt. Anyway, you can kind of see what this one's done over the past 3 months. Unfortunately, I just found this one. Otherwise, I probably would have bought it back there. So you can see the potential that it's got, and we'll take a deeper dive into it. I was just pointing this one out. Sorry for the slow connection here, but as you can see, not a whole lot of volatility. So it's kind of where it was, and then went down in the pandemic. So about 50%, just like all the others, but I would say it's done a good job recovering 2-3 months later, and just kind of been what I would call flat if you were to draw a line here. So it's just been kind of in this channel going flat, but I foresee this one going up. If you follow many other MJ stocks, you will see my point of view. But here's some history. I just bought this, and I'm also already going to be getting a dividend here. So yeah, can't complain. Like I said, if you like the MJ field and like dividends, this is another one for you. So again, it's an ETF that tracks market cap selected and weighted index of North American MJ companies. The listed name for THCX. And I don't really hear too many people talking about these. They talk about individual companies, but which I made a later date, break those down. But if you like a little bit safer ETF type investing with a dividend, can't go wrong with this one. Again, I'm not telling you to buy, but right there's the dividend, 4.68. So just to kind of show you my history, I'm just kind of getting started on this one. Looks like I tried buying it at $11. That one didn't fill for whatever reason, probably lowballing it. And so from this date to that date, looks like it had a little bit of a run without going back and looking. But here's my first one, and of course it went down after I bought it, but I'm in it for the long run, so take it for what it's worth. And then on my most recent one here, on the 29th, but as you can see, only have 2 shares, just bringing this one to your attention, and just kind of see where it takes me. I'm happy with it so far. I'm down a little bit from my cost basis, but it'll come back up, and I'll probably be dollar cost averaging in on this one and picking up a couple more shares. So I'm in this one for the long term, and I'll point out why here eventually, but couldn't find a whole lot of information on it in regards to the major sites that I use, just because it's in the MJ market. But you can kind of see some of the ups and downs, the volume, and so on, the expense ratio, dividend. So I mean, if you like the MJ, there's only a select few out there that gives a dividend. So, but momentum in the MJ stocks to continue through 2021. I mean, there's always more states becoming legalized, whether it be recreational or medicinal. So it's, I mean, you can't go wrong with it, I don't think. Again, it's up to you if you want to purchase it or not. And back to this, well, this one's dancing around today. So if you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and do a dance on it, like that is, and highlight it. If you haven't subscribed, we've had a lot of good growth, and just trying to take it to the next level. Kind of already went over this, but tip ranks, if you follow my channel, always gives a moderate buy or gives their recommendation in regards to the MJ field. It chooses not to, but here's their website. So kind of interesting. And again, it's an ETF that provides investors with a liquid and diversified field to gain access to the explosive growth of the legal MJ market. And you'd have to check the list of states. I'm not going to go into that just to for sake of keeping the video short. But again, it shows pure play on the ETF solution for investing in MJ. And as you can see here, to put their opportunity into perspective, it's only going to go up. The global cannabis market is estimated to reach $630 billion by 2040, up from $12 billion today. THCX was constructed to make investing in MJ easier by helping investors get exposure to a basket of stocks that are expected to benefit from growth of the MJ industries. And again, this is just on their website. I just typed in THCX and that came up for me. So feel free to go ahead and pause the video, just trying to keep it short. Here's some of their growth trends. Global consumer spending, as you can see, from 2017 to 2022, the medical use. If you have Netflix out there, there's a couple good videos on Netflix. Just type in MJ or this particular word and they will come up. There's a couple good shows on there. This kind of goes over the market. 22 billion derived from MJ product market in 2022, up from 591 in 2018. So you can see the potential. This just kind of goes over the industries, the kind of some of the growth. So if you're looking to get into something early, I would say this is a good one. I've been watching these for a couple years. I kind of got into them back in 2017 and 18, and then they just kind of died off with all the legalities and everything. But it's not going away. It's definitely not going away, and it's just going to continue to increase on a slower projection than some other things. But as you can see, the potential here, it's got Kronos. I have a couple shares of that. Hexo, that one, you're going to have to research. They just did a reverse split, so I'm kind of soured on that one, but there's lots of talk about it. Organigram, I haven't purchased any of that. This one I haven't heard about. I have Scott's Miracle Grow. That's been a powerhouse for me. They're kind of the picks and shovel. If you remember the old analogy from the gold rush days, everybody's rushing to buy gold, but not everybody makes it. But the people that are selling picks and shovels are all making money. That's what Scott's Miracle Grow is. They sell dirt. It's hydroponics. I have a couple of videos on Scott's Miracle Grow, so you can check that out. Not for sure what Supreme is. Tilray just had their merger. The name's not coming to me right now. I'm sorry, it left me. I also have some Village Farm. I made a video about that as well. Again, it's in the hydroponics. It's starting to go up, not much, but you can go ahead and watch the video. Aurora's really a popular one. It kind of had a reverse merger, so I'm kind of soured on it right now. I'm way behind on that one. They had some, you'll just have to do the history on it. Canopy, I have some of that. And back to Chronos. So that's some of the companies in the index, what it includes. But just bringing this one to your attention. If you're in that particular MJ sector, this might be one for you to look at. It's up to you if you want to trade it. There is some ups and downs on it. Not a whole lot. I mean, you'd be looking at 20, 30 cents, but every little bit helps. But as you can see, it does kind of go up and down from time to time, but as a whole, it's on the staircase going up. So we'll see what happens once the president is elected and see what happens and see how this one goes. But just wanted to bring it to your attention and get some feedback on it. It's one that I'm going to be purchasing, and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, another one for you to look at. I'll be doing a video on it at a later time is MJ. I will just show it to you right quick here as long as my internet holds up, and it's also a ETF. This time of the night my internet goes really slow for whatever reason, but I have a couple shares of this one in this account and a couple other of my accounts. This particular account, you're going to see that I'm down just because I've had it for a while. I'll just show you here. But again, you see a dividend there, and this one I've probably had since 2018 as well. I was going to dollar cost average into it, but didn't get into some other things as usual. But like I said, I like to diversify, and I was kind of soured on the whole MJ industry for a while. But this one I was buying, unfortunately, back in the heyday, but you don't lose until you sell, and I've continued to get the dividends, and they've went up and went down, but as you can see, they've kind of stayed steady there. So just to kind of give you an idea, nothing, you're going to get rich off of, but it's better than nothing. So if you're investing into the just companies themselves, none of these give a dividend. Scott's Miracle-Gro does. So if you'd like to look at that one and check out my other video, but as you can see, that's why I'm down on this one, just because I haven't bought it in a long time. So, but it'll come back up, and maybe I'll buy a couple more shares of this and dollar cost average it out a little bit. So anyway, just bringing THCX to your attention, and I'll be doing another one on MJ probably at a later time. I had some other videos out tonight. I want to thank you for all the new subscribers. If you haven't hit that like button, what are you waiting for? It's the new year. Go ahead and highlight it, and go ahead and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I have hit both of my goals this week, and I'll be working on a new goal for new subscribers. So again, I thank you for the support. Let me know if you're in the MJ sector, and if you want me to cover any other ones. There's some other ETFs that I found that I'll be making in the days to come, but that's enough for this video. I like to keep them 10 minutes, and this one's over. So happy trading, happy investing. You have a great evening. Happy New Year to you. I thank you again for the support. Stay green. Cheers.